Hi, my name is Alyssa. I wanted to come on here just to share a little bit about how God has really used New Hope Ministries to help me. Um, During my walk, I've been serving the Lord for about 6 years now, and this church has been an amazing help for me. Probably like about 2 to 3 years ago, I was going through a really hard time, but now that I look at it, it wasn't a hard time. It was a good time or a preparation for a good time because I became homeless with the kids and we were couch surfing, and God put us in amazing places to be because we were being taught in those places, right? So that was extra. But what I wanted to mention was that um, I had grabbed my kids and told them, like, this is what we're believing for, right? We made a list, we were intentional, and we used the Bible and we stood on the Bible during this time, right? The time that looked uncertain, we stood on the Bible and we called out on God, and we were surrounded by people of God during that time, and God came through for us. For one, I didn't have to work for anything that I got blessed with at all. All I had to do was believe in God. And that's what I want to mention. For one, I got what was going to take 6 months, right? What I planned to take about 6 months, what I planned to take 6 months took 3 months. So God straight cut it in half. I was believing with my kids. I took my kids. And this is important for you parents out there. You need to involve your kids. Me and my kids went. We picked up a application for an apartment that we wanted, right? Not that we were like, oh, maybe I like this one, or maybe I deserve this one. No, we wanted this apartment. We loved the way it looked inside and out. This is something that we were believing God for. And I understand now why God didn't give it to me when I wanted it, but He gave it to me when He wanted me to have it, or when He knew that I was ready to handle it. Um, Literally in a span of 3 months, everything began to fall in order, right? So I remember it was my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday, we were throwing her a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm in my old beat up Honda 98, literally my age, 98, okay? So we were driving on the freeway. Yeah. She's 16. We were driving on the freeway, and I just hear a big old pop. Okay, so my tire is gone. And I have the cupcakes, I have the goodie bags, I have the birthday girl in the car. So I'm just like, we stopped on the ramp literally right when we got on, and I told the kids, first it was me. I had to come up with a decision, and I was like, okay, my biggest fans are in the back seat. Am I going to worship? Am I going to praise, or am I going to buckle? And I remember, this is how ghetto we were. Okay, we didn't even have a stereo. We turned on the speaker in my car. Right, a Bluetooth speaker. We turned on the speaker and we put on, it was crazy, the song that came on, I don't know that, the one, even when don't see it you're working, that one. And that's literally what happened. We didn't see what God was doing, and how easily we could have missed it if I would have been like, okay, cancel the party, we're done, cancel the party, our car's gone. No, the next morning, right, the next morning, my pastor had called me up and to the stage, and I thought I was going to give a testimony. So I'm already, right, this is my plans. I'm already like, okay, what do I say? All nervous. All nervous. They're like, okay, you're going to go give a testimony once I get to the door. And I go up there, and my pastor's kind of like, oh, can you come on the stage? Which is weird because, as you can tell, I'm tall. So when I give my testimony, I'm on the floor. And he tells me to get on the stage, and he passes me the mic. And he's has a mic too, and he's talking about, like, starts talking about me. And I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, this is weird. And then I see him grab his car keys, and I'm like, what? Like, it still wasn't clicking, right? But God used my pastors to bless me with a car. And when I tell you, like, even when I was praying for a car, this car is exactly what I was praying for. I remember I would pray and I would say, God, when I'm able to get a car, I want it to have tinted windows. I want it to have a nice system, right? Because we like to bump. And when I tell you, my car now, right? My car is exactly what I prayed for it to be. I just thank God that I serve alongside people who are so in tune with God. Because if I was serving in a church where people weren't in tune, come on, you know? So I thank God because this church is filled with spirit-filled people. They are sensitive to the Holy Spirit, not only sensitive to the Holy Spirit, but they act on it too, right? That's important. So I encourage you, right? If you're going through a spot in your life right now where you feel like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what God's doing, just know that you're in the best part, right? Because what's to come, remember, you're in the preparation for the party. So get ready, you're going to go to a party.